Which side quest should I do this time? Look at that. Conference call. Matching forearm. TDR stock. Didn't quite see the scope. I was paying too much attention to the totally rad, almost Knight Rider-esque aesthetics of it.
You can never be too well armed. Welcome to my humble shop. Come back anytime.
Thinking I might do old Slappy. Have I opened that many already?
Hope you've had your shots. Guns. Welcome, customer. Good luck.
At what level do all booster shields become available? Is it 13 or 14? Flat-off absorb shields become available at level 14. So that's the earliest you're able to use the rocket regen technique.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity.
That would be a good one right there.
Tell your friends, Marcus Munitions. Get your health and shields right here.
And look at that. Five levels difference, and the lower one is better. That still blights my mind brain. I'd probably buy that if I was doing Doll Allegiance. Although Rugged Infiltrator would be my top choice. And look at that. I must have planned ahead. It's only 1% better, despite being 6 levels higher. Let's see how this compares. I've got one for melting droids and one for kind of like a backup weapon for busting crystals off crystallisk legs. new version of that. Can finally retire this.
Oh look, a vault hunter.
Keep it, keep it, keep it. Keep it till I find a better slag and stab. Go ahead and sell that. Keep this for now. Long range and short range slag and guns. This does have a Malawan grip. I've already gotten some use out of this. I've got enough fire weapons, I don't really need this one. Dull grip. Wish it had if it had a Vladov grip, that would improve the fire rate. I have seen policies. That's Jacob's barrel on a Hyperion that had a fire rate of 1.0 when they had a Hyperion grip. So I wonder what it would be with a Vladov grip. Yeah, I can retire that. Keep the rest of these.
Remember, we're always open.
Of course, I'm not going to bother farming for the striker. Did you ever get a Jacob striker in Borderlands 1 that was built from the double X material type? I never did. But I have gotten skull mashers built from the double X material type. One of my bricks has one of the most awesome shotguns I've ever found in Borderlands 1. It's a Matador with barrel 4. Accuracy rating in the low 30s, which is very high for a Matador. Atlas and Jacobs make the best Matadors. In Borderlands 1, a Matador is a combat shotgun.
Get out of my face! Take it and go!
Pump actuated revolving single action.
You know where to find me!
That's what combat shotguns are in Borderlands 1. That has increased pellet count and damage at the expense of very loose pattern.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
safe now.
They always seem to have barrel 2 or barrel 4.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machine will fix that for you.
So they're kind of like the opposite of a hunter's shotgun. Can retire this. Never did use it, actually. Don't really need this either. I've got enough very good corrosive weapons.
Guns! I got them, you need them. Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't.
You think I like splat guns enough? I've got all my elements accounted for, including explosive, which in Borderlands 1 did count as an element. Let's go melt some droids. I wonder what iron sights would look like on this thing. You never find out because since it's magenta, that counts as the same rarity rating as purple. Which means an optical attachment is obligatory. This will be a good place to test this. And I should put fire on there too. The combination of these two will be for stalkers, and then these will be for droids.
That from me, if you want to live. Come on back.
Ambush. I don't know if Hyperion makes any class mods for Zer0 that grant bonuses to bloodshed.
Feeling overburdened.
I know
by
I've
money.
mentioned this before.
Good luck.
That's fine. Since this is normal mode, I don't mind going all the way through normal mode using nothing but white label class mods. Jacob's scope. Kind of hard to use. More zoom than you need. How much zoom is that? 3.7 versus 2.8.
I vanish. I disappear.
I love that sound. Unzip your face. So y'all want to be able to shoot accurately with an indirect fire at a distance, like in Stalker. Hyperion. The Quasar is truly Hyperion. Hyperion. Meteor grip, which is fine since it has at least a 20 round capacity anyway. You notice the fast reload. Bandit guns benefit the most from TDR grips, in my opinion, since it's worth it to sacrifice a few rounds of capacity for faster reload. Most beneficial on bandit shotguns. Or rocket launchers. Not bad on a rat-a-tatter either, though I would prefer a Vladoff grip to make it a perfect hybrid. Top that off with a dull reflex sight. Should try this. Also.
Congratulations for their initiative before their public disassembly.
Ha! Thought it would be more difficult to nail one in the air. To nail one out of the air, I mean.
Friggin' bandits!
I'm wearing your colors. Only one step up. I'm wearing those colors right there. Lemon lime.
Ghosty.
What the hell just happened there?
Loader. Not suicide mode until moving associated from Hyperion machinery.
My splat glob splatted on nothing. Typical.
Any Hyperion robot able to terminate a thresher will be awarded with the ability to be proud of the fact that they terminated a thresher. Robots, remember your governing laws. Death is your god. Threshers are your enemy, and both considered
Corrody go nuts a go go, oh no!
I enjoy that.
Warning. Coming into contact with iridium runoff may result in slight skeleton obliteration.
Cleaning up the place.
Under no circumstances are Hyperion robots A. Approach the local threshers, or B. Gain self-awareness.
I wonder if anyone's ever done any fan art of Wally with Hyperion colors, complete with the logo.
Robots, remember your three
Or
governing
the Brave
laws.
Little Toaster,
Death is your
since the
god.
Brave Little Toaster was
Threshers
produced
are
by
your
a company
enemy,
called
and
Hyperion.
both considered
What sorts of movies do you think? Oh no! All the other manufacturers made. Jacob's obviously westerns. Torg would be action movies. Dull would be
Any bots attempting to steal iridium
war
crystals
movies.
will be congratulated
Flat off
for
would
their
be
initiative
propaganda
before their
reels.
disassembly.
Malawan would be sci-fi movies. What about Tedial though? Let's see if I can score this shot. This will be difficult, I imagine.
Please do not switch to suicide mode until moving a sufficient distance from Hyperion machinery.
Failure to proc. Twice. Seems to be a recurring theme. Just because it's not a Malawan weapon doesn't mean it
Any
shouldn't
bots
proc
attempting to
reliably.
steal iridium crystals will be congratulated
After
for
all,
their
it is
initiative
E10.
before their public disassembly. Hyperion machines are discouraged from being ingested by the thresher population.
Can I get a crowdsourcing or a development? Level 18 or better, green or better.
Warning. Coming into contact with iridium runoff may result in slight exoskeleton obliteration.
Oh, what would be a good combination of weapons to use against old Slappy? I forget. It is affected by elements, right? I could try a mix of fire and electricity. Don't want any delayed explosions. Slag. Two splat guns. Fire rate or raw damage? Raw damage. With serviceable fire rate. Not exceptional, but serviceable. 3.6.
That's right, Slappy. You smell it, don't you? That's the scent of a gentleman.
Ah, that's right. I have to let it do its thing first. Make an entrance. Always got to make an entrance.
Beware Slappy's tentacles. You can blast them in half, but they'll regenerate sooner or later. The eyes. Go for the eyes. Yes, you've killed the creature that removed my various limbs. I feel, well, slightly underwhelmed, to be honest. Perhaps vengeance isn't all it's cracked up to be. Still, not your fault. Retrieve my arm and return at your leisure.
Leisure. I hate it when people say leisure. It's clearly spelled, actually spelled leisure. Nothing good. If it's I before E, typically it's pronounced like an E. If it's E before I, typically it's pronounced like an I. I don't know why. It's not even consistent. Switch back. That one.
Any bots attempting to steal original crystals will be congratulated for their initiative before their public disassembly.
What would a bot need with iridium crystals? Oh, by the way, on the topic of the brave little toaster, Some of the people who worked on it went on to work at Pixar. It irritates me how Jacobs makes a stockless pistol grip for shotguns, yet they also make a shotgun scope that has the second most magnification next to Hyperion. I knew that was a bit too optimistic. I want to be able to use them like mortars. That would be awesome. This one. Slump.
Stealth.
Really? Well, let's give that another go.
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. Don't die. I need your business. Catch you later.
I don't want to do Fight for Sanctuary until I'm on at least UVHM.
We don't stand a chance.
Don't make defeatist statements in public. It's bad for morale. especially in a resistance movement.
Scientifically, murdering old Slappy was probably a bad idea. Vengeance is strictly. I thank you for your help.
Vengeance is stickly. It's not murder, it's an animal. Plus, we
Are you
probably
gonna stop the warrior?
potentially saved other people's lives and limbs. Put my fire one on there. Or my acid one. Lots of fun options now.
Excuse me.
Octo means 9. In what alternate universe does Octo mean 9?
I don't have any new jobs for you. Your eagerness, however, has been noted.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions.
It's not murder. I only fight enemy combatants and
We're always
monsters.
open. If you got the money, I'll save your gold-earned life. You're an organ donor.
Stop throwing around terms willy-nilly. It's unprofessional.
Catch a gun! Never doing that again. I'm sure we'll be doing this again soon enough.
Yeah, nothing to retire. I love doing that. I do the same thing as Morty in Borderlands 1. I'll lunge toward and down
Please
on
insert
an
any
end
donated organs into the receptacle below.
and hit them with a melee strike. Just for maximum
You
satisfaction.
can never be too well armed.
Ew, gross. It has a TDOR scope. Oh, and a TDOR barrel.
Later.
TDOR barrel on an SMG, that's not bad. Or an aftermarket SMG. I just don't like the TDOR. I generally don't like TDOR scopes in general, but on a splat gun, I know that's a toric reflex sight. I was thinking this. TDOR scope. It works okay. All right. Do this on the way to this. $20, $20, $18, $19. I'll probably skip arms dealing.
Hey man, I think Roman wanted you to go check out the town of Overlook. See if you can help the people there or whatever. Them folks been cooped up in their houses ever since they got the shivers. Dollars to donuts, they could use your help.
Dollars to donuts. What if it was double dollars to donuts? Yeah, that was a Trigun reference.
Buy a gun already. catches your eye.
I sure will buy a gun already when there's a good one available. Also, it has to be level appropriate. Naturally.
Hello. Given the skill with which you dispatched those robots, we of the town of Overlook thought you might give us a hand, so to speak. So, first item on the agenda, we're all dying of a brain disease. If you could get us 3 shipments of medication, we would live, which would allow me to keep paying you. Our medicine machine needs a new battery. Please climb the clock tower ladder and remove the clock's battery.
Congratulations on your second bottle of aspirin.
Let's see if I can remember where this ladder is. There it is.
Overlook has once again
God damn it, some jackhole broke the clock tower! How the hell am I supposed to know what time it is now?
You found the battery. Plug it into our medicine machine and buy some skull shiver medication. Please. Once I find out who thought we needed a running clock more badly than we needed shiver medication, they will be thoroughly reprimanded.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable clinic. What can I get for you?
Thank you, but we need 2 more medicine shipments. The next is carried by a traveling Hyperion requisition officer wandering the Highlands. Get the medicine from him. Without his guards, I'm sure the salesman will give you a good price for his medicine. I suggest killing them politely, if possible.
Hyperion congratulates Harriet Blavis on the birth of her twins and wishes her luck in choosing which one to keep.
We'll see how polite I feel like being. I wonder which ones I haven't collected yet. I'm a customization junkie. So even if it's one that I don't use or don't like all that much, I still want it for the sake of completion. What am I stuck on? Eh. Doing what I can with what I've got. Burt Gummer quote. Screwed up my shot, stupid Thresher.
Take him out!
I could use a quasar on him.
A grenade! Bad from me if you want to live.
Great. You're very efficient. I respect that. The last medicine shipment was being delivered by boat, but we lost contact. Find it, please.
Heading into Stalker territory, so I'll keep that on there. Explodey, electric, fire, acid.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Basically a shock Molotov right there.
Remember,
That'll be good for
we're
Gage.
always open. Try not to die.
Let's try this one.
And I disappear, a ghost amidst the combat, preparing to strike.
I didn't make the same mistake that I usually make. I should have gone into deception and used melee. Maybe I'll do that now. Move in closer first.
I relish your death. You are so unsuspecting. How satisfying.
Nice.
Threshers, be careful.
I vanish.
One more should be enough, and there we go.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
You got all the medicine. Efficient. Very efficient. Now please distribute that medicine around town. I'd do it myself, but Hyperion doesn't like it when we leave our homes.
Screw them. I might have mentioned this already, but the headcanon backstory I came up with for this character, Agent Zilch. Get it? Because Zilch means zero or nothing. Headcanon backstory is kind of like Athena, how she turned against Atlas. Am I stuck on nothing? Missed opportunity for a chest or some such thing. Speaking of opportunity, we might as well go get that on the map and check the shops while I'm there. Yeehaw! How's that for efficient?
Inched out Jacksonville for fewest weekly curfew violations. For the next week, the grinder will only for egregious
Curfews are for
like
chumps.
littering or profanity.
Appreciate it.
Hope you've had your shots. Sold! Try not to die.
Attention, Overlook residents.
Guns!
You're welcome.
I got them, you need them. Welcome to my humble shop. They're well bred.
Screw you! You can bring me medicine all day. It don't make you less of a skag, sucker!
Sorry about Dave. He's a... We try not to talk to him. Return to me for your agreed-upon reward.
Oh, in this lifetime you'll encounter plenty of people like that.
If I had 10 people like you, this town would be running like clockwork.
Overlook has once again inched out Jacksonville for fewest weekly curfew.
Now that our brains aren't going to rot from the inside, let's move on to point 2 on my agenda. Revolt. If we are to shake off Hyperion control, the town will need a shield like sanctuaries to protect it from moonshot blitzes. If you could donate some shields to the town, I could scavenge them and build us a shield.
Most economically efficient way to do
Let's
this
just get this out of the way.
is as
Yes,
follows.
most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Come back anytime.
Hyperion is proud to announce the size of your bi-yearly
Pleasure
medicine
doing
shipment
business.
has doubled.
Nothing
Congratulations
like
on your second bottle of aspirin.
May it keep you safe in your travels.
By the way, have you ever inspected these? They all look like they were made by a different brand. This is obviously Doll. Ball means Full Metal Jacket. FMJ. This looks like Hyperion, judging by the colors, except those look like standard basic cartridges, and Hyperion weapons use caseless ammo. But that's not to say Hyperion doesn't make ammunition for guns made by other companies. Obviously, Torg.
Hyperion reminds you that any unauthorized
That looks
behavior
bandit.
will be rewarded with a one-way trip to the grinder.
They could have gone with a wood motif if it was Jacob's. This is kind of what there's the Vladov Star, but it's SMG ammo. Vladov has never made SMGs throughout the entire Borderlands series. Don't know about Borderlands 3 though. Of course, as with Hyperion making other ammunition types besides caseless, who's to say Vladov doesn't care? I mean, apparently they make SMG ammo for other companies.
Attention, Overlook
This could be
residents.
Malawan.
You're welcome.
That's what it looks like to me. This could be either Malawan or Tedior. Looks like an eyeball. A cyber eye. Like the one Wilhelm has. Now, as follows. To get the cheapest ones, go here. And buy 5 white ones. On any difficulty that doesn't scale to your level. If it scales to your level, if you're on a difficulty that scales to your level, just scavenge them instead of buying them. If you want to be economically efficient. All the same price, so I'll buy any 5 of them.
That'll buy you a couple of seconds, if nothing else. Oh!
There's a pangolin part right there.
Be careful out there.
Purple Hulk with a structurally superfluous scope. That would be called a bad touch Hulk since it has an orc sword attached to it. Really? Ah. Didn't need to buy 5 at all. Well, I wonder why it's marked right there and not right there.
Congratulations on your second bottle of aspirin.
Just drop whatever shields you no longer want into the grinder.
It's best to do this one at a time because otherwise they can fly all over the place. I'll go ahead and give them the higher leveled ones first.
More shields and I'll be able to build us a defense shield out of the parts. There's a computer. Engineer, before Overlook's old administrator died, I left him in charge.
Really expecting me to hear you open?
Who's the woman? Now, if the town needs someone to make us a big old sandwich, then we call you.
Your feedback.
Dumbass Dave.
Is appreciated, David.
Wonder if I can drop any more in there. And what happens if I do? Wonder what happens if I drop this in there.
Y'all's just gonna blow yourselves up. Better quit now.
Thank you for your input, Dave.
Hyperion reminds you that any unauthorized behavior will be rewarded with a one-way trip to the grinder.
Overlook's shield is finished, and I would very much like your help testing it. Head to the Hyperion outpost nearby and get to the mortar cannon on the launch pad.
Hey, Karima. Know what's even better than having a working shield? Not being a woman.
Oh my god, shut up, Dave.
Despite being a white, that is perfectly parted, all dull.
I've always got new stock. Check back later. Come back any day.
The Hyperion Grinder Lottery is almost upon us. Mandatory tickets will be sent to each household next month.
Grinder lottery. There's the mortar. I need Karate Go Nuts. Ha! Love the synergy. It kind of looks like it could be a corrosive SNS machine pistol like from Borderlands 1. The sort of thing you might use as Morty. With either Gunslinger or Assassin class mod. In my opinion, the overall best allegiance for Morty is SNS. solo or co-op. Get out of my way. First law. Referencing, I think it's Isaac Asimov's First Law of Robotics. Overkill. Yeah, I like these best with a Torg reflex. Otherwise with a short range scope, TDR or Bandit.
Who's that skag-sucking moron up by the cannon?
Please ignore Dave and aim the cannon 55 degrees port bound, 86 degrees skyloft. We'll need Overlook to sustain a direct hit from the mortar to test the shield. Now, fire the cannon.
Mortar, you mean?
Karima, don't feel bad, Jack. You're the husband of the grinder. Well, I'll bet you if you ask nicely.
Let's try that with the shield on. Please fire the cannon again.
Very slow mortar.
Most efficient. The shield works. Overlook is safe and... no Dave. This is truly a happy day. Return to me at your earliest convenience.
Will do. But first, while I'm here, might as well reclaim some Hotel Papa.
The true world revealed. Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to work.
Hip fire accuracy with dull barrel. But the initial. I need to test that. I'll do that in a moment. Since I have a Weisenheimer. Malawan barrel versus dull barrel. Crosshair starts out same size. Kind of hard to tell. Maybe I need to Zerk. With one of each, with a pair of each, maybe. Could be a fun experiment. Find out once and for all what's the absolute best SMG for Sal.
Unworthy opponents. I vanish.
Oh, that's so much fun. And there's a constructor. I should get that out of my way. Level 17 constructor against the level 21 synergy.
Dead.
swat me off the bridge. Come on, here we go.
What is next? Stealth.
Maybe I'll swat you off the bridge. Did I mention Zer0 is my favorite character to play? Even though I die least often as Axton? Quickest way back. Should I jump down the cliff and sprint? Why do that when I can do this?
Welcome to Overlook. We're so pleased to see you.
Almost dead? I can fix that. See you real soon, I'm sure.
Catch a gun! Never doing that again.
If this had a blade on it, I'd consider buying it. Because if I'm using it for slagging anyway, it doesn't matter if it's under level.
Cash ain't worth a thing if you don't
Really want a slag and stab to replace the one I've got. I want one with a bare minimum fire rate of 1.0.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, have you killed.
Preferred barrel types are Malawan or Vladov. So, aftermarket preferred.
You know my favorite thing about Dave? He's dead.
Mandatory tickets will be sent to each household next month.
You know that the Death Blossom skill, you know what the name Death Blossom is a reference to? The Last Starfighter. Once this is maxed out, it'll be noticeably better. 4 fingers and a thumb. All right. Skip this. I don't like delivering mail. Save these for later. Save that for later, as well as that. I'll go back to the dust.
Hi, cutie. Got a job for you. Why don't you stop by my place out in the dust?
Lock and load. I've always got new stock. Check back later.
I'll let some other character use this.
Hyperion congratulates Harriet Glavis on the birth of her twins.
Thanks for coming out to see me. Got a fun little project for you. How do you feel about gang wars? The Hodunks and the Zephyrs have been having a half-assed feud for years, and I've been thinking the world might be a teensy-weensy bit better if all of them were dead. Or at least one of them. Grab those explosives and the clan emblems. The emblems are back in the junkyard. Here's my plan. You go to Hodunk territory, do that thing you do, by which I mean shoot lots of people and look damn good doing it, and leave the Zafford emblem as a calling card. Then you head to Zafford territory in the Highlands and do the same thing with the Hodunk emblem. Sound good?
Isn't this kind of an ethical conundrum?
Ellie, sweetheart, when are you gonna come back to Sanctuary? I know you're angry. I'm not going to apologize for what I said, but it's not safe out there. Both of those dumbass families think the other started their clan feud. Neither of them knows the war actually started thanks to a big misunderstanding regarding a bar tab and a stock car race. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you sometime. The point is, the truce between the Zaffords and the Hodunks can only last so long. Sooner or later, war will break out again, and you do not want to be in the middle of it. Trust me, sugar. You don't have the constitution for it. But hey, if you'd prefer to live near a bunch of bandits who want you dead rather than stay with your mother, who God forbid wants you to care about your appearance, that's your decision to make. But it's the wrong one. Just come back, honey.
The Triketra. That's a Celtic symbol.
Almost dead? I can fix that. Stay alive out there.
Which is in keeping with the Hodunks redneck vibe, because lots of rednecks are of Celtic heritage, myself included. Which means that if you trace their lineage back far enough, the Hodunks might share some genetic heritage with the Zaffords.
Explosives alone won't do it. We'll need each clan's family emblem. Check my junk yard. I'm pretty sure I got some old emblems lying around somewhere.
Old school Malawan, Borderlands 1 style. That scope is a Sight 3. Stock is, I think, stock 4, I want to say. Kind of hard to tell what barrel type that is. Off the top of my head, I'd say barrel 2. Generally the least desirable. In Borderlands 1, barrel 2 was the least accurate sniper barrel. But on a Malawan could get away with having that because their stuff is accurate, almost as accurate as Hyperion. This would be quite the thing to have if you're doing Malawan allegiance.
Don't die. I need your business.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
I wonder if I had left that mission for logins till this point, would the rewards be leveled to my current level? I've never done that before. I'm typically over-eager to get that done the first time I'm here. hoping a buzzard will come out so I can take it out at long range with this awesome Karate Go Nuts sniper rifle.
Stay the hell away from our caravan, people! We're carrying very valuable stuff for Papa Hodunk, and I ain't getting robbed again!
Hodunks chose that as their emblem because they love skinny chicks. And they love skinny chicks because they's pussies. Gaffords chose a clover as their emblem for good luck, which be pretty damn ironic once we're done with them. Now that you got all the stuff, head out to the Hodunk Speedway. Man, those Hodunks are gonna be so pissed, they'll regret not killing me when I was a baby even more.
So messed up. Well, time to go rob a stagecoach. And not feel the least bit bad about it. By the way, vehicular machine guns are buffed by the beat. At least when the driver is wearing a beat. I don't know if it has the same effect when the gunner is wearing the beat. Never tried that out before. Figures you'd screw me over. Wanted to use my sniper rifle on that buzzard. Well, that was a huge waste of time. Making progress on missions I haven't even gotten to yet.
Disappointed to see it blow the heck up.
There used to be a donut shop just down the road from me. Really? Another one? Yeah, you're just gonna keep getting in my way, aren't you? The store is still there, but it's not a donut shop anymore. It's a vacant building, but they had a huge tractor tire painted to look like a giant donut.
And he accepts your challenge, Mick Zafford. The seas will run green with Zafford blood!
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Whew, haven't heard Jimbo that angry since the time he heard my family was leaving his dumbass clan. Mama didn't want to raise Scooter and me alongside a bunch of morons who'd sooner eat a baby than help raise one. That, and one time Jimbo told Moxie to kill some dude or they was gonna turn me into the clan wife. She wasn't having none of that. So, yeah, good memory. Why don't you go to the Holy Spirits bar out near Overlook and blow their crap up too?
Oh, everyone around these parts is messed up. I always favor the Hodonks only for practical reasons, because given the choice between the Maggie and the Slagga, I prefer the Maggie. See if I can remember where that other thingamadoozer-majig is. Oh, screw me over again. I can't believe it.
A ghost amidst the combat, preparing to
I really hate the idea of concentration. Don't. I bet a Malawan, Corrosive Snyder, or Raquel could have done that in 1 or 2 shots. 1 or 2 shots total. Same level, of course. Dalwell. Used to live in a town on a road called Doswell Boulevard.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable clinic. What can I get for you?
So much stuff in video games that reminds me of real life.
May it keep you safe in your travels. Good luck.
In unexpected and personal ways, even. Wait. Yeah, I guess I should
Hope you've had your shots.
max that out.
Try not to die.
I'm covered in slag, and I must seek help quickly, or pain is coming.
And of course, while I'm here... Really?
I disappear.
Stuck on... That's never happened to me before. Stuck on a dumpster lid. I don't know why I'm opening these, I just bought ammo. Force of habit, because that's what you do. You encounter an ammo thing, you open it. That's just how it works. Gwen's head.
Oh, what's in the box?
It's a slagging one. A 7-round burst, though. Oh, by the way, with one of my other characters recently, I found a perfectly parted purple Dahl sniper rifle. All Dahl parts, even the scope. 6-round burst. 12-round mag. Really, it's
Who needs a medical
it will only be useful against bosses. And maybe certain badasses.
Come on back anytime.
Bug Gulch, before I proceed to the Holy Spirit. I need fire, explodey, non-elemental. Actually, should get some use out of this. Well, I really should compare examples that are the same level.
I enjoyed that.
By the way, you know how Vladoff makes the Stalker class mod for Zer0? Somewhat comparable to the Gunslinger class mod for Morty in Borderlands 1, which was made by SNS and Vladoff. It actually stuns them effectively.
I'm covered in slag. I must seek cover quickly, or pain is coming.
I know I say this a lot, but these hives remind me of Legacy of Kain's Soul Reaver. I should save, I should leave a bunch of these spider ants alive. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just charge through here. Try to get a Goliath. Really? Don't make me repeat the same action. I hate that for the same reason I hate having to repeat myself in a conversation. Kill all the shooty guys. The ones that aren't Goliaths. Two Goliaths. Hopefully I can keep them separated. Keep them separated. You go ahead and stay distracted by those things. A couple of Hyperion. Is one of those a synergy? Electric. Synergy can have a Jacob's barrel on it, and that's fine. Because the fire rate remains above 5.0. Maybe not if it has a Jacob's grip and a twin shot accessory. The Black Queen. If I get a neutral, I'll pass it on to another character. Slag and gun, and it's a Hyperion. Why are you shooting me when there's another Goliath? Dumbasses. Screwed up my plan. Oh, okay, his pseudo stomp. It's good and leveled. Leapfrog. No perp. I mean, I don't mind getting 2 blues, but... Let's see what that was. And it's not even a rat-a-tatter. Had it been a rat-a-tatter, I would have passed it along to another character. I wonder how reliable a slag and gun this would be. always so hard to strike at their abdomen because of the way their legs are. You end up hitting their legs. Well, I did it right that time. It was easier to do in Borderlands 1. Strike their abdomen with a melee attack. Lots of fun with a bladed shotgun, especially. You stun them with a bladed shotgun, and then strike them, finish them off with a shotgun spike. It was so satisfying. This pistol didn't disappoint, despite its fire rate. It's serviceable. Torque barrel plus twin shot accessory. That works really well on a dull pistol. 4-round burst in 2x2 configuration. Closest thing there is to a common masher. With any aftermarket barrel. Plus the twin shot accessory.
My skills are sharp.
I hate it when people say accessory instead of accessory.
The true world revealed. Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to work.
You get the splat gun. So hard to stun them with melee attacks. Don't know why. Something else that was easier to do in Borderlands 1. Though, if I was using a spiked shotgun, my favorite technique for hunting spider ants, shoot them in the carapace to stun them, then run up and, if need be, circle strafe to some degree, to the left or to the right, either way, depending on the situation, and hack that abdomen off. But you could also do it the other way around. You could stun them with a melee attack and shoot the abdomen with a powerful shotgun. Yeah, this is the appropriate weapon.
Goodbye.
Overkill. Can't see anything. Because of the glare on my screen. I really should do something about that, but like I always say, I really don't feel like putting a blanket over my window. I have blinds, it's just they don't do enough to keep the glare off.
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way.
And here we go again, that issue. What does melee override mean? I know that says override cooldown rate. Right there. Oh, all my other characters of appropriate level already have better relics than this, so I'll go ahead and sell it.
See you real soon, I'm sure. May it help you kill many things. Remember, we're always open.
Well, that's a crummy Hyperion sniper rifle. White label with a dull barrel.
Guns! Glorious guns!
Just out of curiosity, dull grip, dull stock.
Don't get killed! Don't have...
If it was slag and had a blade, I'd buy it even if it was underleveled for reasons already explained.
You're near the Holy Spirits. That's the Zer0 family base of operations. Boy, oh boy, are they gonna be pissed when they see what we got in store for them. There's one real easy way to piss off a Zer0. Destroy their liquor. Just put those charges on the distillery and start running. I'll back up, because this is gonna be awesome. All you gotta do is play both sides against the middle and see who comes out on top. Should be fun.
Not much of a whiskey guy. I like beer.
What's going on out there? Piss on me eyes. Is that the Hodunk emblem I see? Them bastards broke the truce. You rednecks will regret messing with Mick Zafford.
He sounds pissed. I bet he's already got a plan to strike back against the Hodunks, and he'll need the help of somebody like you.
I'm calling all gun hands to help me stamp out the hodunks. I pay in blood, booze, and bullets. Come to the Holy Spirit's bar.
Give me an entire case of Malawan Black Label. If you don't have that, then I'll take Golden Pheasant. An entire case in pints. What do you got there? Looks like a corrosive overkill. It's got a drum. That means it must be purple. Because if it was blue, it wouldn't have a drum.
Ah, a new recruit! Welcome to the Zafford family. You didn't see the bastard who destroyed my distillery, did ya? Let me get you a drink.
It depends on what you mean by see. Had there been a mirror propped up there, or had I deliberately looked at myself?
Damn it! It's dry! Those hodunks destroyed my distillery! That's it! The truth is off! You, Vault Hunter, let's talk. You gonna help me get them hodunk bastards? Good. If there's anything they love more than getting to second base with their sisters, it's cars.
That's a vulgar pop culture
Their
stereotype.
race. Come into me basement. You picked the right family in this war, boyo. Ages back, one of the hodunks drowned a few Zafford boys in the creek bed. After an ex-hodunk killed me boy Lucky a few years back, we made a truce. But after what happened to our distillery, it sounds like the war's back on.
I'm not much of a car guy. I'm a gun guy, but not a car guy. Oh, and what he said about getting to second base with our sisters, we're not into that either. Satisfy my gambling compulsion. Tease. Okay, that sort of thing does go on. But it tends to be more prevalent in isolated communities, and it's true throughout the world. Tease. Can I get a slag version of either this or with a Malawan barrel? Either one. Hyperion, sniper rifle, slag and stab style, Malawan barrel first choice, flat off second choice, Malawan grip first choice, flat off second choice. Oh, that was a tease again, by the way. Any stock, any scope. Ah! Rear sight, but no front sight. Because it has a TDR barrel. but I can still get some use out of it. Tease. Actually, if this was a slagging pistol with a blade, that would be good too. Slag and gun with a blade. Two more. One more. Whole lot of nothing.
Get your health and shields right here.
Twin shot, flat off machine pistol. Imagine zerking with a pair of those. I mean, early in the game. Like just starting out, that would be devastating.
See you real soon, I'm sure.
Guns! I got them, you need them. I've always got new stock. Check back later.
There we are. Now get out to the dust. I'll be up at the bar if you need me.
Buy a gun already.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zilch.
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh? Why loot the dead when you can buy from me?
Too ordinary.
Later, Vault Hunter.
Oh, wait. Almost. We're stuck on scenery yet again.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Remember, we're always open.
If not a slag and stab sniper rifle, then a slag and slash machine pistol will also work. Like if this had a blade. Mellow on sight, torque barrel, Jacob's grip. I guess 4.2 fire rate isn't bad. If I have the choice, I prefer at least 5.0 fire rate. The standard fire rate on most Hyperion machine pistols.
I'm sure we'll...
A note to all Hyperion custodial bots. Please shut down the grinder before
Sanctuary first.
gears.
Just to check the shops, mellow on barrel, torque grip, blue label, lemon lime paint job. So a slag and slash version of that. What was right there in the load screen. Maybe minus the torque grip.
Always trust the gun at your side.
Because that would boost base damage, and
Words,
if it's a slagging gun, I don't want it to be too powerful.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable clinic.
I want to use it the way the rapier is meant to be used. Even if it's not a rapier.
Buy a gun already.
Well, figured it would be worth it to come back here. It's only too bad it doesn't have an element. It's got a Malawan barrel and a Malawan grip, and they both go to waste because it has no element. But I've got money to burn, and I'll get points for buying it, so
Later, Vault Hunter.
it gets bought.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Tell your friend, Marcus Munitions.
And it will get used.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Careful out there.
Is that an amplify shield or an absorb shield?
You're an organ donor,
Go!
Oh, I've got all these fun guns. Even the plain old green label ones. They work, they get the job done. And that's also true on TVHM. Of course, once you hit UVHM, you'll want to go with blue or better. Unless it's a slagging gun, then it can get away with being green. Or, of course, if it's a launcher. Oh, look at that. Malawan Snyder Mark 1, matching Malawan barrel, Malawan grip. What was that, a Hyperion stock and a Jacob's scope?
Hope you've had your shots.
Once again, we have that situation where the lower leveled one is better.
Good choice. Next time.
It's only a little bit better, but money to burn, might as well.
Just think, Dr. Zed. Zed out.
Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have it.
Kablooey Go Nuts a Go-Go. You were slowing me down. Draw a bead on me. That term refers to shotguns. Originally, that's where that phrase comes from. Because the standard sight on a shotgun is a plain old bead. Old, obsolete type of sight. You can sometimes get stuff out of that pouch. But I don't know what determines it. One time I got an infinity out of this gambling machine. We'll see about that. Since you're stuck, even others besides me get stuck on scenery. Wait, that's mine. Oh. It was in the way anyway. Yeah. I'll stick with the one I've got.
You're an organ donor, right?
You're my millionth customer. Good luck.
There's very valuable armaments over here. Stay away unless you want to get blastoed.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Remember, we're always open.
Where the hell are you? Don't see the caravan.
About the Zafford Hodunk War again, scaring your little kids with stories about grandma eating boogeymen and the like. Will you be education you backburnt teen suckers will ever hear? Your family started the feud. Your great-grandpap Lyle Hodunk stole 2 Zafford children and drowned them in the creek bed, just for fun. As long as your ill bills do, but never forget, the Hodunks first did the first shot in this war, and never doubt that the Zaffords will fight your eyes out!
Hugs time! Dying time! I'll kill you slowly, that bitch! Get ready to feel my fingers in your eyeballs!
Yeah, I guess I should have left those spider ants alive. I didn't figure these Goliaths would live all that long. Well, this is going to take too long. I hate the sight. I hate Hyperion sights on SMG. I really do.
Get on your more! I'll rip you apart!
Your eyes deceive you. An illusion fools you all. I move for the kill.
Action movie style.
Time! I shoot friends! I will! Ow!
I wonder if that story is true about the whole drowning in the creek bed incident. That's messed up. Wait, did I check that? I don't think I did. I meant to check this. Oh, I did. There's just nothing memorable in it, so I didn't remember doing so. I need to check the shops since everything I've got is good. I actually don't remember how to get to the racetrack. Do I go through this way? Oh, yeah.
The Hodunks do one of these races every so often. I want you to place them charges on the fireworks they leave around the track. When they set off the fireworks, it'll make for some proper violence.
I guess that's as good as any other place to park.
Hey, what you doing down there? Double checking all the fireworks? That's cool, man. I already done that. Thanks, though!
Now that the dynamite's ready, head up to where the Hodunks got their pyrotech set up. It'll be a great place to watch the destruction. Kill that pyrotech. No witnesses.
Bow to my weaponry.
It's race time, Hodunks! 3, 2, 1, river!
The race is starting. Blow the dynamite once the cars reach him.
The cars have just hit the roundabout! I can hardly believe my eyes!
My grandpa was really into NASCAR.
Keep your eyes on the bridge, racing fans! You're about to see some sweet-ass jumps!
I'm descended
Cars
from...
have almost reached the fireworks! Prepare for awesome!
Proud boy, I'll let you know when I got more work for you.
Woo-wee! Good job, sweetheart. I saw those explosions from here. Get back to my garage and we'll see if we can't help those Hodunks get some revenge for their messed up racetrack.
I'm a descendant of Appalachian moonshiners. So there's a chance that I might be descended from some of the people who started NASCAR. Slow down. Ugh. Give me the cash. That tractor tire I mentioned earlier,
Fine day,
the
full
one
of
that was
opportunity.
painted like a donut, intended to represent a giant donut.
Lovely.
Not nearly as big as that tire right there.
I'm sure we'll be doing
That probably goes on an ultra monster truck
Welcome to Dr. Zed's
or some such
Portable
thing.
Clinic. What can I get for you?
Try not to die.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Hate not being able to see with this ridiculous degree of glare on my screen. Turn! How hard do I have to crank the steering wheel to make you turn? Quoting Archer, maybe? Seems like the sort of thing Axton would do. Another Gwen's head.
Oh, what's in the box?
Corrodi one this time.
Buy from me if you want to live.
I think Gwen's head is always parted the same way.
Be careful out there. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, hand your kid.
There you are.
After this red harvest between the two clans, you're gonna be the last man standing with a fistful of dollars. Yep.
Double. That was a double movie reference right there.
This is a planet-wide echo requesting strong, loyal soldiers who don't ask too many questions. Help the Hodunk family defeat the Zephyr Cusshounds!
That's a decent Doom Cleaner. I actually like the Doom Cleaner.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. Good luck.
I would have been truly surprised if I had made that shot.
If you got the money, I'll save your goddamn life. Come on back anytime. Don't have much fun. Eating through the metal.
Have I even used this machine pistol at all? Remember in Borderlands 1, Scooter mentions that his dad was paralyzed, and then he used to say, wheels are better than heels.
Now on you go out there and get it with a beat now. Pa wants your help waging war on those puke green Zephyrs. You're gonna clean out their cash stash for us. We got a dead drop out in the Highlands with all the details. Go get it!
He's a boomhauer. You can be the boomhauer to my Dale Gribble. I've got some Hank Hill in me too. Stuck. I'll take advantage of that. Yeah, to double check that, make sure that as per typical, it's one that I've already unlocked.
Catch you later.
What's that, a pushka? I only use Drugi. If I'm using Jacobs, if it's a sniper rifle, it's got to be a Muck. If I'm using a flat-off sniper rifle, it's got to be a Drugi.
You can always trust the gun at your side. I've always got new stock. Check back later. Don't have too much fun.
Well, before I proceed with this, I remember mentioning that I wanted to try this on Henry. So, let's see. Fire. Not too impressed so far. Breaks its shield just fine. Breaks their shields just fine. I should mix it up more. There. That works excellently. Excellently excellent. You know what I mean. If that had a twin shot accessory and was Karate Go Nuts. Pritchard-style bayonet. I know I mention this all the time, but that's a stabbing weapon, not a slashing weapon. If you want to use it right, that is. Not bad, not bad. Got that already.
I'm alive because of the Vault Hunter.
Well, don't make a big thing out of it.
Okay, back off.
Dead. I'll keep you that way.
That and that both have a dull look to them.
That'll buy you a couple of seconds, if nothing else.
Yeah, I might have to try that out on droids with a different character. Basically the dull version of this.
Try not to die.
Would be ultra perfect with a twin shot accessory.
The Zafford's got a secret cash stash around here, but we ain't sure where. Their bagman leaves the Zafford bar every so often. Paul wants you to tail him to the stash, then rob the place. But don't get too close to him.
I'll put my non-elemental sniper rifle on there. Twin shot Torg barrel, shield breaker, and Bernie go nuts. That'll probably be overkill. That's just how I like it.
That there's the bagman. Follow him to the cash stash, but don't get too close. bloody Hodon's been trying to kill us for years. Kept saying that Scooter feller who killed Lucky ain't part of their family anymore. But we know the real truth, don't we, voice in me head? Ha! Good joke, voice in me head. You always know just what to say. Am I being followed? Nah, impossible. Just a few more years of making these trips to the cash stash and maybe Pop will finally love me. I'm a much better son than Lucky. I'm sprightly, I'm more talkative, and I wasn't buried alive in a shallow grave. One of my best qualities, that is. I agree, voice in me head. Nearly to the cash stash now. I can't wait to get inside and not be ambushed. That's my favorite part of these trips, really. Not getting followed and ambushed. Is anybody there? Suppose not. Woohoo! Baby, that's the cash! Wax that bagman. Take what they got.
Ale Wee. You ever had Bellhaven Wee Heavy?
Hey, Pagana, they're after me money.
Paul says you can open all them cash boxes now that you got the bagman's key.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Give me the cash. All the cash. What is it that's able to drop from the bagman? I forget. Only one more. There it is. There's another one.
That's great. I hear they're planning something pretty ugly to get back at those Hodons. Thanks for helping me out with this, by the way. My ma always says I wouldn't survive an all-out clan war between these idiots. I guess part of me wanted to prove her wrong.
Well. This is reminding me of Ravenholm. The end portion of Ravenholm in Half-Life 2. The mines. Oh, while I'm here, why not?
Hope you've had your shots. Catch you later.
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Nothing like a good sale. Tell your friends.
Let's all go to the gun shop. Let's all go to the gun shop. Let's all go to the gun shop and buy ourselves a piece. Down here. There it is.
Lock and load.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to take your money.
All white label stuff. I don't need to gamble for level 18 weapons. More interested in level 20 or better. Still, out of curiosity, all white stuff in there.
When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Come back anytime.
I can't think of anything I need done. If I do, you'll go first.
Buy from me if you want to live. Next time you're bleeding to death, just think Dr. Zed.
Oh,
Hi, this here's
probably call it after this.
need to go.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's portable clinic. What can I get for you?
Don't have too much fun.
Plenty of red rock to spin.
I'm telling you, boss, and that's fine if you think about it. You can go in now and down my pine. But the bring and you come in now with a long tongue.
Try Ketra.
I got another job for you, boyo. Meet with my man out in the dust. He'll give you the details.
That's a Triketra right there. That symbol. it shoots in the pattern of that, hence the name. And this one is a perfect hybrid. It's all Bandit parts, the barrel, the forearm, the stock, all Bandit parts on a Jacobs. And it says it holds 7, but it actually holds 9. Just a moment. Whew, I'm back. I had to go help my friends from upstairs work on some yard work and hold on. I'm back again. Just constant interruptions. I'll reload on my drink here. So I'm helping my friends from upstairs do some yard work in the backyard. I made progress earlier in the day, but they all got home and wanted to do some more, so I went and helped them. That's done for the day now. I'm going to reward myself with a crisp, delicious salad. With Russian dressing. That's good.
Hope you've had your shots. When you think murder, think Marcus Munitions. Remember, we're always open.
I love that. Oh, working outside always makes me hungry for fresh vegetables. And I love shopping at the farmer's market. There's one within walking distance. Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff Hodunk Hobbits represent.
Almost dead? I can fix that. Come on back anytime.
I just came in, by the way, so I'm beat. I'm going to take a shower after I finish this project. Finish this episode. I'm not a vegetarian, by the way. I just really like a nice fresh salad. Cucumber, celery, carrots, nice crisp lettuce. Cucumbers have high water content. Anything with high water content typically good for you. Watermelon, another example.
Sleep easy for now. Not the right time to strike yet. Gotta wait.
Oh. What about the torching the what about the part where you torch the trailer park? Oh well, screw it. Guess I'm done for this episode.
Could be worse. At least I'm not in need.
Give me a slag and stab or slag and slash. Tease. Tease. Or, alternatively, give me something I can pass off to another character. Not like that's hugely necessary on normal mode, but no matter how many times you play this game, you'll always find a new way to do things. I like to experiment with new ways of doing things whenever possible. Like, for example, I've never tried to beat Wilhelm with a corrosive double tap. Get out of my way. Numbnuts. That was your fault. Standing there like an idiot. I'll take it. That's good enough.
Buy a gun already.
All cheap, chintzy junk.
Buy from me if you want to live.
Precision. I never used that skill. That's the one with the zoom optics, right? No, that's optics. Precision I do use. So I'll probably be making use of that on TVHM. Did you ever see the Boondock Saints or the sequel? I like the first one better. By the way, Russian salad dressing tastes a lot like French salad dressing. It's got that sweetness to it. My favorite salad dressing is classic Italian. Is that a bada boom? Don't think I've ever gotten one of those.
I think you nearly killed me.
You can always trust the gun at your side.
Jacob's forearm Torg stock.
Tear the bad guys a new one, huh?
That tends to be a good combination of parts on any shotgun.
I'm sure we'll be doing it always.
Regardless of make or model.
If you got the money, I'll save your gold-earned life.
Lock and load. Always happy to do business with a vault hunter. 2 words, my
A belt-fed gun that shoots micro rockets or mini rockets. That should be awesome. Too bad it's not. You can use it to regen rockets when you're wearing an absorb shield.
Feeling overburdened by money? Remember, we're always open.
Who needs a medical license when you got style? Next time you're bleeding to death, just think Dr. Zer0.
Anything else to pass off besides those things? No. Sell the FaceTime.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Good luck.
I might have already mentioned this, but from this point on, I want all of my non-red text shotguns to have 3 or 4 barrels. Crowdsourcing is my top choice. I might switch to the development as my top choice on UVHM and above. I might as well max out my health.
Let's just get this
What am I doing?
Yeah, most of my merchandise one.
I'm exhausted.
You'll be shaking on out at you.
Wait, how much time is left? 2 minutes. I might as well gamble and then check the shops. Oh yeah, I have some Red Rock purchases to make.
It's dangerous to go alone, Jugwad.
Looks like I'll be able to do that. Oh, I'll put this back on here. Get that almost Knight Rider-esque color scheme going on. Jacobs, Bandit, Jacobs, Jacobs, Tedior, Jacobs, Bandit, Torb. Well, now that's interesting. I hadn't even noticed that all of these splat guns have Jacobs forearms. Splat guns benefit from a Bandit forearm. I still refuse to call that a grip, because it's not a grip, it's a forearm. Anyway, splat guns benefit from that because you want as many shots as you can get. I don't remember what parts that level 15 slag and splat gun had. I think it had a Bandit forearm, like I described. But I forget what stock and sight it had. This appears to hold 9, which means it actually holds 10. Which means you can fire it 5 times per mag. By the way, in real-world terms, caseless guns use magazines that are actually called cassettes. Or at least that's true for the HKG-11. It just sounds weird, doesn't it? As if magazine didn't sound weird enough. But the word magazine really just means a container that holds other things. We just tend to use it to mean a specific, you know, a paper container with leaves of paper in it. Really? 2 grenadiers? Imagine zerking with a pair of grenadiers. I don't really care for the grenadier. I've probably talked about that before. Because it's not enough like a stalker grenade launcher. By that I mean a grenade launcher from the stalker games. Slaggy Stabby. A blue muckamuck. I'll keep going until I have 50 red rock.
Buy from me if you want to live.
Well, I can't just sell that now, can I? It's almost perfectly parted. It's all Jake, except for the doll stock. I'll pass that off to some other character.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it.
And I'll check the shops. I'll keep gambling until I have 50 red rock. Even a white label Snyder is pretty good on normal mode. So if you were so inclined. I can't remember the last time I made use of why it's past level 5 or 10. In Borderlands 1 or 2.
Haven't found anything good? My weapon machines will fix that for you.
Oh, if only you were a slaggy. But 0.9 because of Jacob's grip.
Don't get killed. 2 words, my friend. No refund. I know.
There was one point with my currently highest level Axton. Back when I was on TVHM, I had a 4-piece matching set of Corinthians, all blue label. I mean, they weren't matching in the sense that they all had the same parts, but they were all Corinthians. All 4 elements, and the slag one had a pig sticker on it. So it was perfect.
Welcome, customer. Goodbye, friend.
And they all served with distinction.
Catch you later. Next time.
Especially the slag one. Slaggy Stabby. Which would have been even more better for Zer0 or Krieg. Can't just let a blue muck-a-muck go to waste. You ever zerked with a pair of matching synergies with 2 different elements? That's fun. Barrel. You're giving me Hyperion, but it's stuff I don't need. Just give me that red rock.
If Hyperion invades the city, I'm gonna be the first to get shot.
Don't make defeatist statements in public. A Snyder. Flat off grip. Matching stock. Flat off scope. We can call that a perfect hybrid. I can't just let that go to waste either. A green one is plenty good on normal mode. Actually, that's also true for the Muck-a-Muck. Some prefer green Muck-a-Mucks because they don't like bolt action. Prefer green over blue, I mean. Bolt action's fine if you ask me. In fact, I wouldn't have a problem with all Jacob's sniper rifles being bolt action. Maximum health. I'm not getting any rib rock, and I only need 2 shovelfuls of it. 2 4-piece stacks of ingots.
I can fix that.
But it's just not giving it to me.
Try not to die.
Screw it, I'm tired. I'll make that Red Rock purchase next time.
I'm legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
I don't really need this.
Stay alive out there.
I just like having blade attachments on everything. Even though you don't really need that. You only need it on one. Preferably a slagging gun. Slag and stab or slag and slash. Too useful to just waste them. Till next time, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, Slaboids.